Yo, 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 we in the building. We in the building for 2023. It's your boy Chaos, along with my brother Dark Prince. And it's just our opinion podcast, broadcasting live and direct. Somewhere in the great state of Texas, you know what I'm saying? As always, you know what I'm talking about. Shit, we back on the scene. It's been a while, but we here. We're here, we're here, we're here. Tonight's topic, as y'all can see on the ticker, is music, the soulful sounds of life. But before I get started, I want to kind of address a little situation that's been kind of fucking with me right now. I didn't say nothing, but I'm gonna say it front and center, and I hope this gets out to the people. You know, um, it seems like there's a little situation going on. I kind of call them family. You know what I'm saying? Because this is my son's folks. But shout out to Chuck Atkins in Hollandale. Young bro is doing his own little thing in Hollandale, you know what I'm saying? He's got a little entrepreneur thing going on. And what I mean he's got a little entrepreneur thing going on, is like he's selling food and stuff. You know what I'm saying? He cooked some damn good food, because I ain't gonna lie. He saved my ass back here. When I came home from off the road, I was hungry as shit. You know what I'm saying? And bruh came out. You know what I'm saying? You know, um, he came out fully for me. I'm trying to get his attention so he can hear this. But come to find out, there are people down there is hating on my brother. And when I mean they hating on him, they hating because, you know, bro, Dark Prince, I know we be talking about stuff like this all the time, about us trying to basically empower ourselves and try to lift each other up, so that way we all, because one person make it, we all make it. You know, and see, even when Dr. King was alive back in the '60s, man, he wasn't the only Messiah. They basically thought, Dr. King was just the voice of black people. But Dr. King wasn't the only voice of black people. But Dr. King was just Dr. King. But, he led, the black people to the point where white supremacy was concerned, by doing certain things, at one particular time, as kissing white supremacy, until he started to realize that that was the wrong way to go. But we all got brains, and we all know what we want to do and what we don't want to do as human beings. But it ain't got to the point now in 2023, we still got this slave mentality mindset where we feel like we can shit on people, shit on each other. Every other race on this planet, once upon a time, basically looked up to us on everything that we do, because they know we the firstborn, they know we the original people. They know we know what we know, because we are very good at everything that we pretty much do. Dancing, singing, sports, acting, comedy, just our life period. we're very we're very powerful, and powerful people on this planet. But for some odd reason, we have a problem basically unifying ourselves. And it's like it's getting worse and worse every chance it gets, even around that way. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I got mad love for Hollandale. That's my mom's hometown. It's my grandmama's hometown. That's my auntie and them hometown. You know what I'm saying? It became a part of me. You know what I'm saying? Because I show love and I represent Hollandale all the time, even though I'm not even really fully from there, but I represent it to the fullest because I love that little city. But what makes the city fucked up? It ain't the town environment. It's just the town humanly environment, far as the hating is concerned. They don't want you to basically strive around that motherfucker. Unless you giving them something for nothing. And like I say, even back to the brother, you know what I'm saying? He cooking, food and stuff and basically, showing love. I mean, just like back here a couple of weeks ago, bro. He contribute to the victims in Anguilla, Mississippi. You know, they had a bad tornado. You remember the week they had them bad storms and stuff?
Yeah.
Well, it tore up Anguilla pretty bad in some areas. And, people didn't have nothing too much, you know what I'm saying? They trying to get their shit together, because they done lost everything. So my brother went down there and he cooked for the people.
Mm.
And I ain't seen too many people basically give him, a real deal Holyfield pat on the back for doing something good for the community. They literally, they're like, oh, this is good, it's a blessing. That's old fake shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you did good, whatever. But at the same time, you want to start bringing up fuck shit about something in the past to make this man basically try to lose what he's trying to strive for. And that's, taking care of him and his family. Just because y'all simple-minded asses didn't think of doing what this young man is doing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like this goddamn podcast. Ain't nobody around that motherfucker never thought about no damn podcast, and they ain't trying to think about doing no podcast. They still got that dude from Greenville still doing that old fuck shit that we were talking about back here. I can't think of the little nigga name. Be talking about motherfuckers and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Because we talked about him back here a long time ago.
2K.
Yeah. See, they like little shit like that. Where motherfuckers be out there putting your business on blast and all that old goof ass shit.
But that's the thing about it, though. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about his show is that they call in and tell him about it.
Yeah.
And he just put it on the air.
Yeah. I know one time they called themselves mad with him because he was doing that shit. But I'm like, y'all sit up there and co-sign that goof ass shit, so he gonna do it.
My thing is, you know what I'm saying, how people are traumatized and drama-filled. That's all they know. So that's all, you know what I'm saying, you're going to see in the environment.
Well, that's the hurting part about this whole fiasco, to me anyway. Because, like I say, shout out to the brother Chuck, you know what I'm saying, for doing the things he did. And big shout out to him. Basically proposed to the kids of his mother.
Yeah.
His mother of his kids rather. I'm tripping. But and he's about to get married. Shouts out to him. He's trying to bring the black family structure back. Mother and father. As well as the kids, the children. Can't do nothing but respect that. He ain't out here breaking in motherfuckers' houses. He ain't out here basically disrespecting the elders. He out here trying to make ends meet, making a good living for himself. Making his people happy by cooking good tasty meals and doing what he feels is right in his heart. Because a lot of times people don't realize the Most High put these different type of what's the word I'm looking for? Know-how. I'm just gonna say know-hows. Fuck it. Know-hows in people's lives for a reason. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you want to be able to cook, cut hair, you know what I'm saying, wash cars, clean yards for people, do anything that you see that is basically gonna help your society, God damn it, do it. And we should bag people for doing it. Our people for doing it. Everybody do it. Everybody seem to get it together, but us. So I'm just saying to my people in Hollandale, Mississippi, y'all need to get y'all shit together and stop trying to lowball and trying to make people look bad around your way. Because ain't nobody doing no better than the next motherfucker around there. That town already look like shit. Because y'all motherfuckers ain't trying to build nothing. Y'all ain't trying to create nothing. That's the reason why them little young niggas around there breaking in folks' houses and doing all kind of sucker shit. It's because there ain't no good leadership around that bitch. Yeah, I said ain't no good leadership there. The fucking farmers run that goddamn town. And they don't give a rat's ass about none of you motherfuckers. Because they got niggas that basically bag up the goofy, that basically bag up the bullshit that they want to basically transpire in that town. But I don't see none of you motherfuckers going after them. You gonna go after motherfuckers that y'all feel like y'all can go after. And that's Chuck Atkins. Y'all ain't gonna go after the big wig motherfuckers that basically tell y'all can't put this and put that in y'all town. Y'all ain't going after them motherfuckers. And y'all see them motherfuckers all day. Oh, hey, how you doing? Speaking to them motherfuckers all day long. See your own kind, you barely want to speak to the motherfucker. And then when you do speak, you speak fake as a bitch. Fake motherfuckers, bro. But this is the kind of society that's gonna always keep us right where they want us to be, at the bottom of the motherfucking barrel. And like I say, to my brother Chuck Atkins, do your thing, bro. Keep on doing what you do. Fuck the rest. Because I guarantee you, when you get up on the tip top, that's when everybody going to want to be your friend. Everybody going to be talking about they've been knowing you for years. They do this and do that, yada, yada, yada. But they're going to be some of them motherfuckers going to be the main ones that's back behind your back talking bad about you. I already know. I've seen it done before several times. They did it with me when I first moved there. The motherfucker didn't even know me. Basically dragged my name into the water. Created all kind of shit about me. Didn't even fucking know me. But I guarantee motherfucking you, guess where I'm at? See where I'm at? See where y'all at? Oh, okay then. But anyway, we're going to leave that shit alone. But shout out to my bro, and your family and all that. You know what I'm saying? Much love, respect. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. It's all love. Now, let's get to the damn topic. Music. The soulful sounds of life. Yes. Music is what they say that soothes the savage beast, breast, or whatever the fuck. Is it beast or breast?
John, it's the beat.
Okay.
It's the beat.
Okay. Well, the whole concept of this topic tonight is because most people don't really understand what music does to the mind, body, and soul. They think when you listen to a song, it just sounds basically coming out your speakers. You're not really understanding the song that you're listening to until you really just constantly listen to it over and over again. Because remember back in the days, we used to have CD players and we had the repeat button. You press that button and your favorite track will play over and over and over again until you stop it. And a lot of times when you listen to the song about 3 or 4 times, you start hearing things that you didn't hear the first time because you was too busy trying to get in the groove of the song the first time. But the second and third time, you start hearing newer things like, damn, okay, he's talking about some real shit. And see, music basically shapes the masses. What I mean by that, music basically teaches us how to basically love ourselves, how to respect ourselves, how to respect the community, how to respect the elderly, etc. So when you go back in the days and you start to realize that the music of yesterday basically specified a lot of love and happiness, you see what the environment was all about, because music back then had a lot of messages. It taught us how to love each other. You can listen to Marvin Gaye song, and he had God rest the dead Tammy Terrell as well as him. You know, they were singing duet together, and they was so intervened with themselves as far as the music was concerned that you would have actually thought them two was dating because they were so connected so good. It was like, damn, are these motherfuckers together? But they wasn't together. They were just singing partners. But even when Tammy Terrell died in 1970, it really hurt Brother Marvin because Marvin was really he started really growing close to her. Even though she was dating David Ruffin at the time, you know what I'm saying? And James Brown. I can't leave out James Brown. She was dating James Brown too. She started dating James Brown, I think, a little bit after David Ruffin. Was it a little bit after David Ruffin? Yeah, I think she started dating. I was amazed they didn't put that in the movie. Get On Up, but she used to date James Brown, and they claimed that James Brown jumped on her just like David Ruffin did. So, but you know how it is, bro. I don't know. I mean, because like I said, you remember about that when we did the story about Ike Turner and Tina. Everybody was thinking Ike Turner was the boogeyman, and Tina was the innocent, little black woman from Nutbush, Tennessee, that didn't do nothing to hurt nobody, but didn't know that woman was a goddamn madam, and she was a motherfucking pimp, a female pimp, pimping women in Memphis. In your mind, you like, oh, come on, that's crazy than a motherfucker. Not innocent ass Tina. That woman don't even look like it. It don't matter what she look like on the camera. Behind closed doors is what matters. What behind closed doors is what matters. That camera shit don't mean nothing.
People don't see what's going on behind closed doors.
No, they don't. That's just like, and that's how it was in the Wizard of Oz. Remember the Wizard of Oz? You were saying, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was trying to figure out why it was so crazy in the land of Oz until that dog pulled the curtain back. And come to find out it was one man was running the show, keeping up all that goddamn bullshit in the town.
Yeah.
But as far as we, further we go into this topic, what kind of old school music, bro, did you really grew to love back in the days outside of hip hop? What kind of music did you like?
Like all types of music. Of course, growing up in definitely got a lot of favorites. Jazz. Like jazz.
Oh, you breaking up. What you say, bro? You breaking up.
I said I like some jazz, I like some rock songs. I like, some black songs. I mean, I'm a lover of music, you know what I'm saying? I really don't have a particular, favorite. I mean, I understand what was going on when, Cool Herc, decided to get things started. And then we got hip hop going behind him, so we had carved out our own niche as far as our own generation, as far as, our spin on things and what we got to say about how it was. And I think that voice was just too powerful because it was starting to gain momentum and the world was listening. And then we had the 1991 sit down behind closed doors with nobody around, and they playing, the agenda for future generations through music, so-called hip hop. Because there's no other genre of music where they talking about, we're going to blow each other away and the women ain't shit. Just out. So, yeah. I see that. So when we got all this, comes into play where the music is being, fed to us in a negative aspect, our situation where we live, we're a product of our environment. I expect it to be chaos because it's being created. I expect to hear, my thing in my city back home too is the same way. It used to be a time, you know what I'm saying, it was nice and quiet. But once it started, you know what I'm saying, trying to hit the gas pedal and push forward to we want to be like the big cities. Well, like, well, see, what you asking for is what you really don't want. So now everything out of control. It's bang, bang, shoot 'em up. Folks, you know what I'm saying, can't have a good time. The young ain't listening. The old are scared to come outside. And people ain't caring about nobody. And the thing about it with our environment is because it got worse, because that's the only thing that's being taught over the last 30, 40 some years, that they, you know what I'm saying, they got to go harder than our generation. And that's what the problem is. It is a legacy being passed on, but it's getting worse. So
what's up, bro? Our brother in the house, man. Judah in the house. What's up, bro? Happy New Year to you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
For me, it ain't my New Year's yet, though. But for everybody else, I wish you well. Waiting on the spring paper.
Well, you know, I was just sitting up there thinking, bro, you know, even to the fact where I don't even celebrate these holidays or whatever the case may be, but it just sounds good when I hear that, you know, the year's gonna start, New Year's about to be present and start everything all over again. So that's what I look at. I don't look at basically just going out shooting fireworks and guns and all that shit. Even though I did this shit in 2020, that was the last time I shot my gun. But the only reason why I did that because I was scaring some goddamn body. Shout out to my boy Pam boy. Pam boy, he hate them goddamn guns. Pam boy was like, "Oh man, come on, Chaos, cut that out." And I'm like, "Bro, I'll just fucking with you." I said, "Come on, let's go outside and shoot." And he was like, "No, I ain't fucking with it. Yeah, I ain't doing it." And I went out there and I let my seed go. I was like, whack, 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 whack. And Pam boy just he just froze like, "Oh shit." I was like, "Bro," I was like, "Don't trip." Yeah, Judah said, yeah, he said, "Yeah, the new year's still coming." Yeah, that's right. You right. Damn Skippy on that one. Shit. That's for
Come to find out. Come to find out that January is named after the Roman god Janus, Janus, and it was two heads on the god. One was looking toward the past, one was looking toward the future. Crazy thing is we still celebrate it because they say we want to get a New Year's resolution. And it's tied in here because the thing about it was since he was looking in at the past and looking toward the future, it was up to the people of that year to say what we're going to do new this year that we can appease this guy better this year. So that's where the resolution comes in. So when you say my New Year's resolution is going to do such and such, you paying homage to God. You may not know it, but you still do it. So my thing is maybe because, you know what I'm saying, you make these promises, maybe that's why they don't ever go every year on the New Year's resolution.
And you know another thing by you saying that, bro, now that I think about it, it's like a lot of time when we make those New Year's resolutions, 3 or 4 months into the goddamn year, you ain't gonna do. It's been one. Exactly, it's been one. You are not sticking to it. You just saying that shit because it sound good. It sound good to be in a new fucking year. It's not 2022. It's not 2021. It's not 2020. It's 2023. So guess what? That's a whole new get down. So I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop eating pork. I'm gonna lose weight. I'm gonna start working out. I'm gonna find me a new girlfriend. I'm gonna find me a new boyfriend. I'm gonna find me a husband. I'm gonna find me a wife. I'm gonna do all this shit. But at the same goddamn time, you still right back where you started from back in 2022. And then motherfucker be trying to warn you like, "Man, I heard you say you were gonna do this and do that for the new year." Man, fuck all that. I ain't got time for that shit.
I think because they the best. You know what I'm saying? It was just one line used and they say, "You talk to Yvette and Baby Boy." Say, "Don't bullshit yourself." That's what I'm saying. Don't bullshit yourself.
Yeah, he said, "Stop bullshitting yourself." But anyway, let's get back to this music shit, bro. Let's see. So yeah, you brought up the situation with the the situation in 1991 hip hop situation, and I want to start off talking about the goodness of the music, how it used to be, right along with the environment. And that was when you go, like, you think about the 60s music, 60s soul music. You had Marvin Gaye, you had the Motown sound back then, and then the late 60s you had Stax Records. You know what I'm saying? Then the early 70s, you had the Philadelphia International Sound. All these were black owned record companies, record labels. You know what I'm saying? And they produced a lot of legendary classical hits. And a lot of those songs basically specify our environment in them in that particular time. Because, like I say, the Temptations song about, love and hate and happy and sad. You know what I'm saying? He said, Judah said, talk about MV. Well, we're going to probably talk about that on another time, bro. We on some music shit tonight. But we got to just remind us, man. We'll talk about that, whatever that went down in Valley State. He said something that went down in Valley State.
I ain't hear nothing about that.
No surprise in there. I mean, I passed by that school back here a couple of weeks ago when I was getting back on the road. And one thing I can say, about these HBCU schools, man, they all run by these weird motherfucking congressional black caucus and all them goofy motherfuckers that don't mean us ain't worth a damn in our community. They all just about money and selling wolf tickets. They're a waste of space in my eyesight, bro. But yeah, but like I was saying though, you know what I'm saying, the Temptation was singing about songs that basically made you feel comfortable. It makes you feel good, about yourself. And just think about it, when a song like My Girl was playing on the radio back in them days, that was a song that was dedicated to the one you love, that woman. Could you imagine them sitting up there talking about bitches and hoes? Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks back in the 60s. Mm-hmm. No, you couldn't go along with that, because this was a time where the civil rights movement was going on. So we too busy trying to fight for our rights to be a man and a woman in society. We trying to cut down the whites only, colors only, in the Jim Crow era that basically was beating the hell out of us. So we wasn't trying to go there with the whole concepts of bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks until the 90s. Mm-hmm. Until that meeting in Los Angeles back in 91. But we're going to get close to that. We're going to get on to that part. But notice the music, a lot of songs that I be wanting to play, even on this podcast, they copyright infringement. It says copyright infringement. You ain't got no business playing that, because this is somebody else's music. But that's a cop-out, because I never said that I own any of these folks' music. I know once upon a time when we used to have record stores, we went to the store and bought it. But when you start to dig to the surface, you start realizing it ain't about the copyrights of the music. It's about the concept, the contents of the music. The contents basically tells a story that they don't want the young folks in this generation to know about. Because my cousin last night told me, shout out to DJ Chopper, told me last night that he was playing some old school music last night. He played about 3 songs, and some motherfucker came back there and told him to cut that shit off, and they wanted to hear they wanted to hear this new shit. Why you think it was like that, bro?
1991.
Oh, so that's as far as you gonna go with it, 1991?
That's where it came from. They wasn't playing about trying to decimate our people. The way they could get to us, you know what I'm saying, as far as that approaching us through music. That was the only way to get close to us. And so they say, what we're going to have to do, you know what I'm saying, interrupt, you know what I'm saying, the things that they're saying. Because words have power. The thing about it, well, it will settle on your subconscious and you will act on it. Now, people tell me, well, how you do that? Well, my thing is, when you're ready to do anything, whether you're waking up, getting ready to go to the club, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, you got your theme music you throw on to get you in the mood. It changes your spirit. It changes, you know what I'm saying, your conscience, your face lights up. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you about to do, if you about to go get somebody, you throw on some music for that. But the thing about it is, to go get your music is all they play now. That's the problem. So this is all you hear, and you coming from an environment where, you know what I'm saying, I don't believe I'm going to be nothing anyway. I don't see no value in anything else that looks like me either. I'm not some, it said the best line that I heard Pac say on a movie, and you know what I'm saying, he was on Juice, and he was talking, you know what I'm saying, the DQ at the lock. He said, I ain't shit, so you ain't shit. That's how we see each other. That's why it's so easy to get rid of each other.
Think about that. I mean, that's the whole bullshit that basically is put in place because, you know, music basically personifies everything in our lives that basically keep us in a certain alignment as far as us respecting each other, like I say, respecting our people respecting society respecting us, yada, 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 back and forth, back and forth. It was always a positive narrative through our music back in those days. You know what I'm saying? And the thing was, like, even like I say, Mississippi Delta started the music persona of soul music in society. Everything started right there in the Mississippi Delta. That was the fucking Mecca. That is the fucking Mecca of music. From gospel, blues, jazz, rock and roll, disco, R&B, and hip hop. All this started right there in Mississippi. But the thing was, Mr. Charlie changed the state's motto from the Magnolia State to home of America's music. And most people didn't know that. Most people didn't know that Mississippi was the home of America's music. Yeah, well, it is. All these long knowing songs that you basically grew up listening to, all of it was made in the Delta. And that's and it's hard for me to really swallow the pill that out of all the places on the planet, the Mississippi Delta is the only place that seems to have a problem with where the music was birthed at. They want to hear this shit that Mr. Charlie told them that sounds good. They play on the radio. This baby gibberish music. But the old shit, I don't want to hear that. Because I'm trying to get high and just sit around here and bounce my head and say some stupid ass shit that don't make no sense to me, that don't make no sense to nobody around me. All it does is just put end up with some insecurity lyrics because I'm already feeling like I already feel like I don't know myself. I don't respect myself. So I'm gonna rap about, yeah, these bitches ain't gonna fuck with me. Fuck these bitches, fuck these niggas. All you motherfuckers can kiss my ass. You saying all that shit in the club because you basically trying to tell everybody around you don't fuck with me. But that's scary, coward ass shit. Because a real motherfucker ain't finna say nothing about none of that shit. Period. Yeah, because you never let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. You just go ahead and pay the cost to be the boss and make it happen. But a scary motherfucker, like Eddie Griffin said, the comedian Eddie Griffin said, the loudest motherfucker is a bitch. The loudest motherfucker is a scary motherfucker. I'm howling because I'm scared of the motherfucker. I don't want you to get on my ass because I'm scared what you gonna do to me.
Yeah.
That's the reason why they like those type of lyrics, because it's coward music.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not to diss the new generation rappers or whatever the case may be, but I know why y'all rap the shit that y'all rap. It ain't got shit to do because it sound good. It's because y'all getting paid money that you never had. So you gonna get out here and do what they say do. They script this shit that they want you to rap. And I didn't even know that until what the boy named Rich Homie Quan was on Shea 45 with our brother Sway. And Sway told him to kick a freestyle. And he like, damn, they had a heart attack.
Yeah. You know about no freestyle?
No, because he got in there and he said some shit like,
nope.
No, when he, you know what he did? You know what he did? No, I'm gonna tell you what he did. Sway put on Ambition of a Rider by Tupac. I never get this. This shit was so funny. It was so funny, bro. I wish I could find that clip. But dude started rapping and they had like his picture, his video on one side and had Tupac video on the other side. And when he started rapping freestyle on Ambition of a Rider, Tupac was like, emotional and then started crying. That part off of Poetic Justice. Boy, I was crying laughing. I said, damn. I said, boy, whoever set this shit up is fun. It's crazy to the motherfucker, man. I said, damn. That motherfucker started, because he wasn't rapping. The nigga was talking. I did and then and Pac was like I said, damn. and I don't even think Rich Homie Quan even rap no goddamn more behind that shit. But he should have known. And whoever the fuck the power that be, whoever that managed that young man should have told him, Sway is finna test your gangster. To see if you about that life on hip hop. Are you really a rapper? Because I used to tell anybody, even when I used to record music back in the days, I said, kick me a freestyle. And if a motherfucker can't kick me a freestyle, I already know you ain't no damn rapper. So I gotta write it down. What the fuck you gotta write it down for? You gotta be on time with your shit. Because I know if you can be on time with your shit, I mean, anybody can write anything and look at it and basically announce it. But if you get it off the top of your head, they let me know you a master of your own ceremony. MC. You an MC. You a motherfucking MC. You're not a damn little baby. I mean, a little this or young this. You a master of your own destiny. MC, masters of ceremony. They took that word and threw it in the garbage can because that white man said he don't want you to be a master of shit. Because when you be a master of your own destiny, that means you're going to say what you want to say. No, you ain't finna say shit as long as we give you that damn money. Play with it. Yeah, that's what it was, Judah. Ambition as a rider. Yeah, he rapped that shit. Now, I need to see if I can find that video. Let me see if I can find that video. That shit was so hilarious, man. I mean, they had that shit right on point. I'm talking about right at the time when he started rapping, Pac started crying.
I mean, it probably clipped it in like that, but I would wish they would have did better when you had, you know what I'm saying, hit him up, you know what I'm saying, the last part, he's like, you wasn't rocking the beat right. They say I had to take the beat because you wasn't rocking it right. That's what I was saying he should have said with that. But that's exactly what he was like, nah. He took music very serious because it's an art form. And the thing about having some folks come out, man, these folks be Old school 94, they be ready to be at war with this generation. They like, you know what I'm saying? It's blatant disrespect to everything that's been put into it. But because you ain't seen 100K before and they putting it in your hand, hey, my trouble seems to be over as they say in their head, and then they gonna rock out. We got 2 million for this round. Keep talking about clapping guns though. Okay.
Okay, here it is. They got it right here. Let me bring that video in. From the audience to the audience, this content does not belong to. This just our opinion. Just our opinion podcast family. This is a clip by Rich Homie Quan rapping off of Ambition of a Rider. Hold on.
Goddamn, Louis V. Also, cargo. How many cars I got? Lord, mean at 12 car. Nah. At 20 car, how many cars you had? Like 14. Now I'm going on 16. Hussein will be here 3 months. I shoot up like morphine. Nah. Come here, boy, like Jordan. Okay. Oh, man, boy, got Jordan feet. Now my shit, they come with creases. Because I'm an old school player. Old school laid up with 5 bitches. 2 phones. That's why I'm still fucking 5 bitches. But Kevin Gates said, 1 for the trap, 1 for the hoe, 1 for the scrap.
Yeah, that is funny. Yeah.
Well,
man, that was horrible. I'm glad it wasn't. Yeah. I'm glad there ain't no more rap city in the basement or your MTV rap. I'm glad ain't none of that going on. I wouldn't want to hear none of that down there.
Well, I was told they were supposed to come back. I had read something back here a while back that they said that they were gonna bring back your MTV rap. It's supposed to be back now.
Bring it back.
But I don't know what the fuck is on regular cable anymore. I don't know because I don't watch it. I really don't care about it because I know that if it's on there, it ain't hitting on shit. No way. So I'm not watching it. Because I know if it sounds anything like Buddy was just doing that long ago, I know I don't want to watch.
There wasn't no freestyle. It wasn't no free roll. It wasn't spit. It wasn't nothing, bro. It was mumbo jumbo. It wasn't nothing behind it.
And I could tell he was trying hard, and he was kind of scared too, because he knew that shit didn't sound right.
He knew he couldn't freestyle.
He knew that's not what they signed what he signed that contract for.
No, not at all.
To do that goofy ass shit that they do, and that was.
They told him, look, we got the ghostwriters, but you ain't got to worry about that. You got the song that need you to perform. You know what I'm saying? And then hit your concerts and perform. You know what I'm saying? Promote yourself. We're gonna be good. And the thing about it was, he didn't know he was gonna be pulled in by a sweat. Or back in the day, it would have been a Fab 5 trick. Or, you know, it would have been, you know what I'm saying, a head lover, you know what I'm saying, at your MTV rec. Or a big ticket. He ain't gonna get that, or, you know what I'm saying, a free and AJ. He wasn't gonna get none of that because during this time frame, it was all about skill. And everybody took that craft serious, you know what I'm saying? If you say you don't get out anything, because
you know, bro, it's funny that you said that because even, you know, like I say, I'm a DJ. Even though I don't DJ no more, I'm still a DJ. That's never gonna leave me. I'm gonna be a DJ till the day I die. One thing I can remember back in them days, radio stations used to get you to freestyle. They be like, DJ such and such, put on that beat for Biggie. You know what I'm saying? They put a beat on, Biggie like, you know, just going off on it. And like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Do that shit now. It's like these motherfuckers done passed all by Sesame Street, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, Electric Company. Hell, motherfucker.
I remember watching Sesame Street, and I remember when, you know what I'm saying, it was still early in rap time frame, but it was starting to take over and be fashion. And Cookie Monster did a cookie rap on that, you know what I'm saying, on set. His rap would have been better than what I heard in the booth, you know what I'm saying, with this nigga over pocket. No cap.
Well,
No
the
cap.
thing is,
Sad.
like you said, back in the days, people was down for their craft, bro. It wasn't about money. Yeah, true enough, we wanted the money. Yeah, we wanted the motherfucking money. But at the same time, when we got the money, we wasn't out here literally showing the whole fucking world what we got, because we didn't want everybody in our motherfucking business on what we got and what we was planning on doing with the money. Now, Mr. Charlie got y'all gaining momentum, broke down, dumbed down, and dumbfounded to get out here and show what you got. That's why you got these niggas up here with stacks of money up to their head and talking about, I'm doing this, I got the bag, and all that old goofy ass shit. Looking like a damn fool.
You know, Boosie got on there, you know what I'm saying, last year, you know what I'm saying, early in the month, is that he got on and said that, yeah, that was me got this somebody said, they just talked about me. I'm the one that got on me on every big. I got some tip. Makes us look like complete idiots. Because first of all, if that's not a lot of money. If you can put all your money up by your ear or in your arms like that, you ain't got enough. Because if that's the case, you know what I'm saying, you don't need no bank account, offshore account. That's when you got money. You got stocks and bonds going. You got real estate. You got investments popping. That's when you got money. If you can go in your pocket, you know what I'm saying, pull out a big wall, you know what I'm saying, yeah, you ain't seen no money like that. Well, you ain't got no money. If you put it all in your pocket, you can just pull it all out, a hole in your arm, you ain't got enough. You ain't got enough. And then on the second side of this right here is that you got two oppositions looking at you the whole time this is going on. You got police looking at you. They gonna come and try to take that. And you got the hood looking at that, and they gonna try to get that. It sounds like stupidity. You put yourself in the spotlight and do something like that. Just on them two facts alone. But when you broke it and didn't have nothing and been talked about, and you had a rough up coming and you got laughed at and talked about. This is why we, you know what I'm saying, people want to show call shine when they get the money. They want everybody to see it. Because they in their head like, I remember when y'all used to, and now I want to hear what y'all got to say about me now. That's immature pride.
It's insecurity. It's insecurity. You're not basically used to what you have, and you basically trying to perpetuate what you got now. You know what I'm saying? Showing everybody that, yeah, I made it, because y'all motherfuckers said I wasn't going to never be shit, but look at me now, bitches. I got stacks of money. And you're not doing nothing with it, but just showing it off. Because I'm going to tell you something. Mr. Charlie ain't going around there showing his stacks of money like that. You know what he do with his? He use a thing called a credit card. He's not gonna walk around here with that shit in his hand like that.
Black
he don't
card.
have to. He don't have to. That's just like me. I don't even know the last time I took out a roll of money and put it in my wallet, because I don't carry money around me like that. And to tell you the truth, since I've been a truck driver, they have always told us never to carry a wad of money on us just in case we end up getting robbed. But I ain't never had no problem about getting robbed, because I ain't never found myself being in the wrong place at the wrong time. And then I already look evil and crazy than a motherfucker. So I really, that's another point against me. But the thing is, I don't have to go around here and hold no money up like that, because whatever I got, it's in my credit cards. I don't do no shit like that. That's basically slavery, because you holding up a white man's face on a piece of paper. you proud of
it ain't real.
Yeah, and then it ain't got no leverage behind it. On top of that, black people, did you know that? That money ain't got no leverage behind it. You go out of the country with that stack of money, they're gonna take that money and take it and wipe their ass with like it's toilet tissue. But they're gonna tell you they don't mean nothing over here. Might mean something over there in America, but over here don't mean shit. But don't feel bad because American money don't mean shit, just like pounds and euro dollars don't mean shit. If you ain't getting them shits in fin and gold, you ain't doing shit. Yep. It's toilet tissue paper. That's the reason why they trying to do all they can to charge you up on every damn thing they can to try to get their money back up. But it ain't gonna work because you can't get rid of this debt that America got that didn't create it. That debt ain't never going nowhere. All the hell they didn't put us through, they just getting it back through the debt. All these other countries is coming in this motherfucker just having their way with America. The Arabs, Armenians, Japanese, Chinese, all these motherfucking different nations coming in this bitch racking up. And America can't do shit about it unless they want to go to war. And I don't think they really want to do that because they already got some shit. Be quiet. We're going to leave that alone. We're going to leave that alone. Plain and simple as that. But yeah. But like I say, I just feel like, people will say that this music shit nowadays, we're just some old heads, basically. We don't understand this. We're not trying to understand this music because this ain't for us. It ain't for us to understand, they say. We too old. We ain't got no business understanding no shit like this. We need to be at home watching TV. We don't need to be in no clubs with the young folk. But here's the kicker right here though. Even though y'all might say that, and y'all might believe what you say, but here's the thing right here. Y'all don't need to be in no club either. Because every time y'all go in the club, y'all seem like y'all don't know how to socialize with each other. Because this goddamn thing right here called a cell phone keeps y'all occupied. Y'all come to the club and be texting all damn night long. Y'all don't even know what the fuck going on. And then when you act like you really having fun, then you get on Facebook Live and show everybody, hey, we having fun, yeah. It's crunk up in here. The next thing you know, cut that bitch off, y'all right back to doing texting again. Y'all in your own little world. That's the reason why when I go in these clubs now, I be yawning, huh? What you gonna say, bro?
Let's think about back then. I'm glad that we didn't have no cell. We had beef.
Oh yeah.
But there wasn't no cell phone. When it was time to go to mingle, we was going to dance. We was going to. It was all about interacting with the females, the female with the males in there the whole time. I'm sorry, and everybody missed was in there. I'm trying to go home, and so the DJ knew that, and we had the music to cater to that type of environment. So we still had our game, we still had our shooter, we still had our dose. But the thing about it was, when we got in the club, and he said, "All right, it's 2:00. We about to slow it down. You know what I'm saying? Grab somebody and close right there. Guess what? Everything shut down as far as it wasn't no fight. Everybody was trying to grab."
Yeah, I mean, even when we were teenagers in high school.
But they don't do it that way no
more. Remember when I first met you in '91? That was the same year of homecoming. The homecoming, and we were looking forward for homecoming, the homecoming dance and football, football game and shit. The dance started up. By the time before the clock ran out, we was already going to the gym, to stand in line, waiting to go in the goddamn gym because we knew Mr. Palmer was gonna have that bitch crunked up. Shout out to DJ Soul Vampire. But you know what I'm saying? We stand in line, hit the motherfucker, hit them 18s and them 15s, rumbling up in that bitch, bumping. Like, oh boy, we finna get it on up in this bitch. Then we go over that motherfucker, see the motherfuckers that we see, the females that we like and want to dance up on. Look forward to that. Slow jam, slow dance. Oh yeah, it's time to grab us something.
Yeah. And guess what was playing in the background, people? Yeah.
Yep. R. Kelly was showing up playing in the background. What ain't no cap on that.
But he was the public announcer, but everybody remember this, you know, saying slow dance. That was the best damn doing.
Oh yeah, seems like you're ready.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Then we had other folks jumping in the background. We had Jodeci doing their thing. We had H-Town doing their thing. We had Guy doing their thing. We had Mint Condition. We had High Five. Bro, we had all types of groups going on. 112. Who else was going on? What's the group that was up? I don't remember the name of the group, you know what I'm saying? But
we had Aaron Hall, Guy. You know, Guy had they second album, you know, with Let's Chill on there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know that was a hot song. Huh?
BBD, Bill DeVoe, can't get about them boys.
Yeah. Bill DeVoe, Boys to Men.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we had some R&B greats back in the days. Please believe it.
Both was singing and doing their thing back. He was singing and rapping. That's what we had, real singing and rapping going. I'm talking about constant time you got to singing and rapping. It wasn't no, you know what I'm saying? It don't sound the same.
Mm-hmm. But see, you gotta think about it. When you listen to Boys to Men and you see the way they was dressed, and a lot of times they had their little varsity sweaters and shit on, showing you that they was in school.
Yeah.
Representing education.
Yeah.
Letting you know that it was a beautiful thing to go to school, or go to college. Not to mention, what TV shows was jumping off back then? A Different World.
Yep.
The Cosby Show.
Yep.
So, you know, even towards BET, you know, was the only black cable station in American history. It basically featured educational shit. After Rap City went off, Team Summit came on. And they was talking about political things that were going on in America, all kind of stuff, religion, politics, you know what I'm saying, everything. And if I remember good, one of the ones that they basically turned out in history in Hollywood right now, who makes me very dislike of her right now, Jada Pinkett Smith, was one of the females that was in the audience talking with spitting knowledge. Of course so. You know why? Because that's why her and Tupac was real close. Because the both of them was conscious to the situation. Because both of them went to a magnet type of school in Baltimore together back in the day. So she was very conscious minded back in them days.
But see, that's another thing too, man. That's what made her gorgeous. Because she had a beautiful spirit on the inside, and she's pretty on the outside. In my book, that makes her gorgeous. She was.
Man, what? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And you know, and when I seen the way she started acting and started doing things to herself, man, I had to hold back tears behind that shit because it hurt my heart, man, because I knew what I was used to. I knew what I seen in this woman, just like Pac seen in that woman. But when she see Pac went the other direction, she followed suit. But she was worse, 10 times worse than what Pac did. Because she got into a relationship with a motherfucker. They made her get into a relationship with a motherfucker that wasn't even on her level. Because Will Smith was a jipper happy guy. He was basically like motherfucking, he was like one of the goddamn Ronald McDonald kids or something. Do you believe in magic? And I hope you do. You know. He was type one, them type motherfucker. And that's no disrespect to Will Smith, because I love Will Smith and DJ Jazzy Jeff in the first, when they had that little group going on. Oh, and I looked up something too about that situation, because I don't know if you knew, but back in the days, it was 3 guys that was in that group, Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. It was Will Smith, of course, DJ Jazzy Jeff, and Ready Rock C. Ready Rock C, from what I read, sued Will Smith on some shit. And I'm thinking it had something to do with him basically crossing over. We have to get ready to cross over.
Yeah, I bet it did.
Because even to the point where they, you see Will Smith, when he got into the rankings of Hollywood, he basically left hip hop alone altogether. And that was his first love. And I could tell that it did something to him, but he couldn't do nothing about it because he's in the big screen. And see, a lot of these new generation motherfuckers didn't know Will Smith was a rapper. Because I remember one time he did a Zoom video. I think this was around COVID, when the COVID shit hit. It was him and Jazzy Jeff. Because Jazz was like, man, we should do something together, Will. And we were like, okay, I'm down. And so they went and grabbed different people to join the Zoom thing. And a lot of the folks that was in the Zoom audience, they did not know that Will was a rapper. Especially, I'm talking young motherfucker. And when he got up there and Jazzy Jeff scratched in Brand New Funk, and he just grabbed that microphone, he was going up, people's eyes got big, like, whoa, Will Smith can rap? Yeah, motherfucker, that's how he started. They couldn't believe it. But yeah, he can rap. That's how he got started. That was him. That was his first love. But he crossed over. And when he crossed over, that shit just started dissipating. Like everything in society has done. This man was a fun-loving hip-hop rap artist. He was rapping the real hip-hop, to where you rapping about different things, and it was fun. Everybody throwing their hands up and, just enjoying themselves. That's the era that Will Smith came from. But when he crossed over and started doing the TV show on NBC called The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, everything took a turn for the worse. But some people will say, well, he was still rapping around that time because he did Summertime, you know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah. But that was the only hot song on that whole album. Because all other songs, I can't even remember. And I got all of them. Yeah, because I remember, God rest his dead, when Ricardo bought that cassette tape. Because we used to get them cassettes from Columbia House back in the day. You know what I'm saying? When it was, you know what I'm talking about, bro. That's why you laugh. You remember them days?
Yeah.
Who did say 16 tapes for a penny?
Yeah, sell them on to the house.
Yeah. But what it was, Columbia, which is Sony, they had a whole big ass inventory of music they were really trying to get rid of, but at the same time they wanted money for it. But a lot of people was like, man, I'm finna put up a fake ass address and I'm finna go ham and eggs and get these goddamn cassette tapes and CDs for nothing. You ain't finna get not one dime.
Together.
Yeah, because you remember you had two companies that was running. It was BMG and Columbia House. And like Columbia House, they will do like I think something like 12 CDs for a penny, and I think BMG did like 16 CDs for a penny. So these motherfuckers going back and forth with each other. But me, Ricardo, he was doing Columbia House. Emmanuel, later on down the line, and let's see, Ricardo was doing Columbia House in 91, 92. And then Emmanuel was doing BMG in 97. And boy, we had a CD collection out this ass. We were ordering up some everything that sounded good, we got it.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I had bought that Manuel, because Manuel used to like all that shit that I listened to. He had the Police greatest hits, and that's when I heard the song "Murder by Numbers." But I had been heard that song way before then. But you know how you just hear the mumbling, of the words in your head. You listening to the music, not listening to the words. But yeah, man, we hit BMG ass up. For real. And then they're gonna tell you we'll send you one special CD for I think like something like $16. I'm like, how in the fuck are y'all gonna send me that one CD for $16? I'm like, the way they talking like they're gonna send it for free.
I'm like, now you eat that.
And then you'll tell them, I don't want no more CD. You know what they do? They'll still send it. So when you still send it, guess what's gonna happen? We ain't finna see you no money.
Nope.
We just got a free motherfucking CD. Get the fuck out the way. Cause because we didn't told these motherfuckers don't send us no more CDs. But when we started looking at the balance, they started sending us $200 balances. Talking about y'all owe us $200-something. Shit.
Yeah. Right in the trash.
Who owes? Cause they couldn't go to collections with that shit.
No, we don't want nobody there.
America owes BMG, goddamn, because everybody was hitting their asses back and forth.
That's right.
And then when the internet started kicking up real high around the 90s, around the late 90s, like 80, like 98, 99, shit, that's when we started getting the what's that shit was? Where the white boy was basically saying you can get access. He was going there, they're going and hacking these record companies' accounts, getting all their music and putting it on their site. Napster, that's what it was. Going in there, downloading music, goddamn, you ain't thought you were gonna ever get in your life. Then next thing you know, when they did that shit, somebody else opened up another goddamn account called Kazaa. Same shit. So all these damn sites started opening up where people was getting free music to where record stores was like, you know what? We finna close down because these motherfuckers don't even want to go to the record store now. Everybody got the internet now. Now think about that. We ain't gotta buy music no more. All we gotta do is go on the internet and click the song that we want, send that bitch to our goddamn media playlist. We got it already. And I was one of them goofy motherfuckers, because like I said, I still download music today. And that's 20-some years ago. I'm still downloading music today. And I got a big ass catalog.
Yeah.
But a lot of the music, but see, the thing is now, you got these companies like Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon Music, all these different companies now, they all trying to make some money, but you know, you got to be gullible than a motherfucker to just really buy into these accounts, man. But do you own you got a Spotify account, bro?
No, I don't.
So you can hear some of your good music?
No, I don't.
We say you go on YouTube and listen to that.
I mean, what I usually do, I just hop on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, punch it in.
Man, YouTube got everything. If they ain't got it, goddamn, they got something close to it. The majority of the time now, because YouTube been out for damn near 20 years now, over 20 years now. And when YouTube first came out, they only had little scummy ass videos of people taking video, family videos. Hey mom, I'm in the hills and the mountains and all of those shit. Now it's like a big ass thing. Now everybody got videos on YouTube now. Hell, I got another goddamn YouTube channel, Maurice King, that Dale did for me back in 2009, 2008. That I had forgot all about. I don't even know the goddamn account. I don't even know the goddamn password to that page. It just floating in the goddamn wind. Yep. You know what I'm saying? But shit. But anyway, moving right along with the music, how it plagues us today versus how it played us back in the days. Well, you already know the music back in the day, it was more respectful. It was more enlightening. It was more responsible. And you can see how if any of y'all out there, young or old, can really go back and look at some of the videos of yesterday and see how people were acting versus how people are acting now, you'll say, God damn, where the fuck did we go? Where the fuck did we go? Because like you said, you can look at stuff from back in the 60s, how people were acting, how people represented themselves on commercials, on TV shows, on movies. It was just laid back and smooth versus how this shit is now. Now this shit is just like, who the fuck let the dogs out? That's why they got a song called "Who Let the Dogs Out."
Yeah. Yeah. It would.
You know,
Definitely.
I mean, 70s music, shit, Shy Lights, Delphonics, Super Stylistics, shit, Marvin Gaye again in the 70s. Marvin Gaye started getting down and dirty. Well, one part he wasn't getting down and dirty. The first part he was getting very militant. He had an album called "What's Going On."
Yeah.
And then one of the lyrics he said, "Don't punish me with brutality. Come and talk to me so you can see what's going on." He was talking about political shit in that song, in that album.
Yeah.
What's it? He was saying that song "Make Me Wanna Holler." What's the name? Yeah. And he was saying, God damn it, talking about the war in Vietnam and all that old shit. And they tried to basically ridicule Brother Marvin. They told goddamn what's the motherfucking name? Barry Gordy, you need to get this motherfucking mind straight, because we don't need him talking about the war in Vietnam now. Shit. It was too late. They didn't record the album and we've been playing on the radio.
Don't want to hear none of that.
Yeah, then when Marvin Gaye started talking conscious, then Stevie Wonder come right behind him. Then Earth, Wind and Fire. Then all these groups start coming in talking about soulful things and talking about Africa and Egypt and talking about, stuff like that. Because I know Earth, Wind and Fire got a song that I like a lot that I wish I could play on here, but I know they'll flag me for it. It's a song called "Sun Goddess" that they dedicated to the black woman. Call her a sun goddess, bro. You ever heard it?
I haven't heard that before.
Yeah, it's got a beautiful guitar rip when it first come on. You probably heard this. That shit there is jamming. It's like 6 minutes long. But Earth, Wind and Fire, all they songs was about spiritual reality shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because black people had, like, what I'm saying, they were starting to wake up to, like, okay, this is who we are. Oh, okay. Wearing dashikis and afros and, what I'm saying, just representing and just being natural, just loving your natural, beautiful black self. Not anymore. Now you get 40 years in the paint Here we are. We got the hair hats going, the eyelashes. We got the corpse makeup going, and booty shaking, and half naked. And then when motherfuckers say, "Damn, you know you fine the motherfucker," you getting mad. Why? Because Mr. Charlie said your life is better when you're deaf, dumb, and blind, not knowing who the fuck you are. We control you better. Think about that. You can't wear because they have a problem when you wear your natural. Talking about you. I think somebody said that a white person told them that you seem threatening. What the fuck that mean, bro? So if I'm wearing an afro, I'm seeing.
It's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
It's just hair.
But I know what
yeah, I know what they're trying to say, bro. They trying to say when you basically is in love with yourself naturally, that means you love yourself and nobody else. We don't need you loving yourself. We need you loving everybody else. And it's working like a charm because these motherfuckers spending $16 trillion a year on hair, hat, and eyelashes alone.
Big.
Huh?
This thing about it, they still want you to be a victim. Want to dominate.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Because it makes them feel comfortable knowing that you wearing some hair that somebody else once upon a time had on the top of their head, and that's taboo. It's taboo because you wearing somebody else's dead hair. You're a dead-minded person.
It's witchcraft, man.
Damn. That one video. Let me see if I can find that video before we get up out of here. It's a video where this sister said something about the hair being taboo. Fake hair is taboo. Let me see. Fake hair is.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can pull it up. Transparent hair. The true story where hair extensions come from. Oh shit! Well, let's look at this right quick. What the hell did this say? But average motherfucker probably say, "Well, it's my hair. If I bought it, it's mine now. It ain't theirs no more."
Sound about right.
Here we go. Here's a video right here.
As Refinery 29's senior beauty editor, I've been on set for dozens of shoots and interviewed hundreds of hairstylists. Nearly every one of their kits holds the same things: flat irons, curling irons, brushes, product, and hair. But Hollywood's best-kept secret is far from new. Both Black and Orthodox Jewish communities have openly worn hair for generations. But it's just now that the popularity has exploded into the mainstream. Celebrities have opened up on social media about wearing human hair, revealing just how common wigs and extensions are on the red carpet and in everyday life.
Extensions have really pushed the hair trade up. People want things that are disposable. They just want long hair today, and that's that.
There's something intimate and uncanny about wearing the hair of another person. It can transform the way you look, but at what cost?
Close your eyes.
I couldn't help but wonder who this hair once belonged to. It's difficult to trace the origin of much of the hair on the market. It's no surprise because the hair trade has always been shady. For centuries, hair brokers have used any means necessary to get their hands on hair. In the 1800s, peasant women in France were lured into being shorn like sheep. In the early 1900s, it was reported that hair sold in the States was coming from sewers and corpses in China. Hair dealers were thought to be so shady, they were banned from Ellis Island. Controversy continued into the 21st century, as reported by CNN.
She lost 8 inches of hair. From the robber's perspective, it's quick and relatively easy money.
One constant in all of this is that the hair trade sets up shop wherever women are the most disenfranchised. And the people who end up wearing the hair are often unaware of the journey it took to get to them.
Most people do not know where their hair comes from, and I don't think they care.
Rika Hales, the founder of a hair extension salon in Los Angeles, didn't particularly care either until she got scammed.
I had already lost $10,000. I couldn't afford to lose any more. They have these great pictures. They tell you how it's going to perform. They sell you on a dream. That's the issue with it.
Rika went on a hair buying trip to try to get some answers.
You want to know if all the hair in Malaysia is really coming from Malaysia.
She traveled across 6 countries and found the lack of regulation in America and around the world makes it hard to guarantee what you're getting.
Push it, push it, push it, push it, push it. There you go.
Oh, it fried the
It fried the hair.
I can smell it. It smells like, what is that? Is that burnt hair or is that plastic?
That's plastic.
Plastic, mixed with what's known as fallen hair. It's the cheapest tier of human hair, collected from salon floors, hairbrushes, and drains. The hair is detangled, processed with chemicals, coated with silicone, and sometimes mixed with synthetic and animal hair. While okay for some uses, it's a less expensive version of a higher quality, more elusive hair. Virgin Remy.
So everybody's secretive about where their hair actually comes from. That's where the hair broker makes his money.
Remy.
Remy, okay, you do it.
Passing off non-Remy hair as Remy is just one of the many tactics of hair dealers.
Where do you get your hair from now?
I get my hair from India.
Widely considered to be one of the most ethical places to source hair, Hindu temples are a crucial part of the industry. Every year, millions of devout followers travel to temples like this one, the Sri Venkateshwara Temple in the southern state of Andhra Pradesh. It's the most visited Hindu temple in the world, and perhaps the most lucrative. Here, devotees shave their hair as an offering to the gods, which becomes an easy revenue source for the temple, bringing in more than $7 million per year. It's a practice that provides a constant supply of cheap, high-quality hair. But it's not for everyone. For some, matching specific textures and colors is worth paying top dollar for. Blonde, red, wavy, coily. The more niche the hair is, the more expensive and harder it is to source, making this type of hair prime for exploitation. After months of back and forth, only one of them agreed to show us their operation. We set out to Vietnam to meet him. Vietnam is in a moment of major transition. With one of the fastest growing economies in Asia, its growth is a mix of opportunity and exploitation. Hairstylists here have been known to offer women next to nothing for their hair, or offer them what sounds like a good rate, only to disappear before payment. Even though Dan agreed to meet us, I still had no idea what to expect or how legitimate his operation would be.
Hi.
The way other companies operate, everything is going to be under the radar. Some of the women that we've bought hair from, they've been scammed before. We're trying to be different than everybody else.
Dan's mission is to make his company, Remy New York, one of the first ethical and totally transparent companies on the market.
These are going to be our dyed hairs. So we do have different varieties.
This is so exciting.
Colors. Yeah.
Really cool. You have short ones too.
Sure.
So if a girl were to come to you and want to cut her hair, but she has short hair, you would still buy it?
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
We try not to turn away anybody just because everybody needs help. So this one is going to be one of our long ones. This one is pure virgin Remy. You can feel the softness of it.
In my 6 years in the beauty industry, I had never seen hair like this.
Amazing, right?
Oh my gosh, this is so long.
What you think, bro?
I had always heard that, you know what I'm saying, that they offer their hair to, you know what I'm saying, to their gods over there way before, you know what I'm saying, sacrifice, but now I know that's definitely true. So it makes sense, you know what I'm saying. There's a lot of auras around, you know what I'm saying, that, because, you know what I'm saying, it's different. It makes sense now why they act the way they do. Because my thing is not you. It belongs to somebody else, you know what I'm saying. It was offered, you know what I'm saying, another deity of another race. My thing is, yeah, they made money off of it, but the thing about it is,
It's
these
taboo.
people travel too. Yeah, and they travel, you know
That
what
was
I'm saying, they be,
taboo.
I don't want none of that. But they make their 7 million, so hey, they've been doing it every year.
It's a hustle, baby. I just want you to know, it's a hustle.
Yeah.
And when a hustle when a hustle don't give 10 shakes of a fat rat's ass, how you might think of it, or how I think of it, long as they making that money off them goofy motherfuckers, they gonna do it. Because see, the thing about it is, you know, is just it's like a patch that you put up on a tire, or inner tube in a tire, to keep the air from coming out. Because you be like, I don't want to buy a whole new tire when I can just patch up the inner tube and just go ham from there, go from there. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about spending all this money. But see, the thing is, black women don't understand is that they have the power to grow their hair out in a natural way, because they got all kind of different types of, you know, hair care products that basically help them grow their hair out. Because I remember back in the 70s and 80s, you know, we had what you call Afro Sheen and Stay Soft Fro. You know, all these were what's the name products? What's the brother the brother name from Chicago? He's a Johnson products. He just died back here a couple of years ago. Matter of fact, he was the one that ran the Ebony and Jet magazine company.
Bob Johnson.
No, Bob Johnson's BET. But this brother here he ran the Ebony and Jet magazine, but he also had those you know, S curl and Curly Kid and Just For Me. He had all that shit. That was his company. And the Caucasians got it from him. Like they got everything else.
Yep.
But those chemicals that, you know, like when you had, like, you know, back in the days when motherfuckers wanted an afro, Afro Sheen had all these different type of conditioners and stuff where it basically got into your scalp and it helped blew out. You know, it was what they consider as a blowout kit, because what it did, it basically, it was hair food that got down to your scalp, and the hair that was basically into your scalp that was balled up or whatever, it straightened out as you washed it and you blow dried it out. So when you blow dried it out, you was combing through it and you started to shape it up like you wanted, you know, cutting, you know, clipping it, and, you know, whatever the case may be. You had your fro. And sometimes your fro would be small. Then as time move along, that shit go out to be big. And it was your natural fucking hair. But now, we done lost sight of all that shit. We just like, fuck it. We just gonna get this dead piece of hair and put on top of our head with different colors in it and call it a motherfucking day. Put that shit up on our bodies and then tell and then have goofy motherfuckers, fake motherfuckers telling me, oh girl, that shit look nice. I wish I could get some hair like that. That hair look real good on you. No, it don't, because it's dead. It's off another human being's body. And then 9 times out of 10, like that woman said, sometimes there be some plastic shit.
Yeah.
So when you trying to press curl that shit and you smell nothing but plastic, hey, you got fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Whew, that's too much for me.
Hair.
You say yakky hair?
Plastic hair. Crazy.
Man, I don't know. Well, on that, let me see who this is texting me. What was your team again? Steelers? No, I don't even watch football. No, that's my female friend from California, Drakey. Tells me what was my football team. I don't even watch football like that. I'm finna put foosball. I don't watch that shit, man. I don't even know who's supposed to be playing anyway. Dallas and the 49ers or something?
That game over with. I think that game over with.
Oh, for real?
I
Dallas
don't know
lost?
what one is.
Did Dallas lose?
So. Yeah.
Well, you know, one thing about it, we can always, let me see, I can always pull it up on the internet. Let's see, football game score. Football score.
Hold on a second, bro. I got to run in the pen.
Okay. Oh, damn. Well, shout out to y'all 49ers fans. They didn't beat the Cowboys 19-12. And the Cincinnati Bengals then beat the Buffalo Bills 27-10. And the New York Giants versus Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles beat the Giants, what was that? 38-7. So y'all football heads, if y'all voted on these teams that won, congratulations. I don't even watch football like that. Football is not my thing anymore. It used to be years ago until I found out all the shit. Let me see. Yep. Yeah. So if y'all, any one of those teams, y'all team, you know, shout out to you. I just don't watch football no more like that. I haven't watched it in years like that. I'm gonna change my music up, my background music up. Yeah. We're gonna be getting up out of here in a minute. Yeah. I'm gonna put chicken in my mouth. Yeah. No, I was saying I checked the scoreboard. Well, the 49ers won.
Oh, okay. There's gonna be a lot of folks mad at work.
But you know, I seen something. I don't know if it was Call Me Ken folks or somebody saying that the Dallas Cowboy fans are just as stupid as they come, because they always thinking that the Dallas Cowboys gonna win, and they always get to the point where they get to the end of the football goddamn season, and they fuck around and lose every time.
For them to win.
That's what I'm saying. And people be in denial to think that they gonna win. Because you hear all year about, how about them Cowboys? How about them Cowboys? How about them Cowboys? I don't know. How about them?
It'll be pretty quiet tomorrow.
Oh, nigga! If I had my sound effects, I would have had the crickets chirp. Well, shout out to the folks that I know that's out there. You know, Dana, brother Dana from Greenville that stays in Arlington, Texas. He's a diehard motherfucking Cowboy fan. But I'm trying to. Let me see if I go on. I know DJ Doug Fresh probably teasing with his ass. Let me go on that page. They probably teasing with Dana ass. Yeah, Dana probably said, "Fuck y'all." Yeah, what's name? I think. What's name? Live on doing his DJing and DJ Too Much. Bro, you got anything else you wanna kick to spit out right? You know, before we get up off this thing. So we had an hour and 38 minutes in the pizzank.
Just wishing everybody a safe week. You know what I'm saying? God first. Stay down with your head ducked.
You want to say anything about the jealous folks that's hating on the brother in Hollandale, Chuck?
I don't know nothing about what's going on down that way.
Well, it's just you know, the brother he cooks.
Yeah, I remember you saying something about that. What happened?
I don't know, from what I was told. You know what I'm saying? Something about he's supposed to have roaches or something, or whatever the case may be.
I don't know. I wasn't there, so I can't speak.
No, you ain't got to speak on him. I'm just saying about haters, period. You know, people just basically want to see somebody basically not strive for goodness. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You know how you feel about, you know, as far as black people is concerned.
But my thing is, you know what I'm saying, like I said, everybody ain't gonna make it. So I'm just getting my just you can't do it. You trick. But yeah. I wish everybody well.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you the video. He basically had to, you know, clarify. You know what I'm saying? You know, and like I told my brother, I'm like, man, you know, really, you ain't gotta sit up there and basically explain nothing to none of them motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers ain't spending no money, bring no bread with you. Fuck them. You know, but I already get the situation. But I want you to see this video right here. And he basically was trying to, you know, clarify, you know, himself.
Man, I keep everything nice and clean, man. I don't know why people be hating on me so much, man. Like everything. Yeah, I still got my Christmas tree up. Hey, y'all want to shoot a whole video when I ain't even have no TV. Man, y'all crazy, man. Stop that, man. I got my nice little refrigerator, but why my boy Dan? Hey, is that what y'all want to do? Come drink with me and chill, man. Shit, do that. Just say that, man. You want to make some money with Chuck, man? Just say that. Man, all that goddamn hating, man. That shit don't get y'all nowhere in life. Real talk. Let's go, Dak. Let's go, Dak.
More power to him.
Oh yeah, all day, all day. Only thing I can say, he's a young brother. I'm thinking Chuck should be like he's a '90s baby. You know what I'm saying? But you know, this man here is probably like one of the only ones so far that I know from down that way that's basically looking at it as a father, you know, mother and child and children type of family vibe that he's got going on. Because like I said, you know what I'm saying, the brother basically proposed to his, you know, significant other, you know what I'm saying, which is his kid's mother, you know what I'm saying. So he's doing something that most people is basically really hating on, basically being brainwashed to hate on in this society is doing. He's trying to be a father figure. He's trying to be a father enlightener, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he's not out, like I said, he's not out robbing nobody. He's not out causing no kind of confusion whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? He's making his people happy by, you know what I'm saying, cooking up good meals and stuff. So you got these motherfuckers out here talking about what this man got going on, or assuming what this man got going on, whatever the case may be, because you feel some type of way because you're not thinking of the same ideals that he's thinking of. And Hollandale, y'all need to get off the boo-boo, man. Y'all need to get off the bullshit, for real. And stop hating on each other, because, you know, when you fail your fellow brother or sister, you fail yourself. You fail the whole goddamn society. Because ain't nobody no better than the next motherfucker around there, whatsoever. We all got to make a come up one way or another.
All right, bro, let me take a call right quick, though. This is my
Hey,
mom.
go ahead, bro, because we finna get up out of here, man. Peace out, bro. Much love.
All right, peace, bro.
All right, that was my brother, Dark Prince, you know what I'm saying? I guess he finna get ready to get up off of here anyway. But back to my people in Hollandale, man. Y'all need to cut that shit out, all this hating stuff, man. It ain't even worth it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, if one fail, we all fail. You know, ain't nobody got no more than the next motherfucker around there. But guess what? While we sit up there dissing each other, somebody else on the other side is making a come up off of our stupidity. And I don't have to call who these people are. They know who they are. And you know who they are too. Because you smile in these motherfuckers' face all day long, but frown up at your own. And I think about that shit. Yeah, I said it. But anyway, much love, respect to you guys who was watching tonight. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Chaos signing out. Hopefully I'll probably try to do something again next week. Like I said, man, it's been a while. It's been a long time coming, but I'm still here. But much love and respect to you guys. Y'all have a good night. Deuces.